Hello students, welcome to Detail Chronicles by Abhiram IAS Academy. So, ee roju Detail Chronicles lo bhaganga, as today is July 15th, so every July 15th, like every year, we celebrate the World Youth Skills Day on July 15th. Mari, ఈ వరల్డ్ యూత్ స్కిల్స్ డే ఎందుకు జరుపుకుంటాము, అసలు ఇది ఎలా స్టార్ట్ అయింది, ఎక్కడ స్టార్ట్ అయింది, అండ్ ఆల్సో టుడే ఎ గుడ్ డీటెయిల్డ్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఎడిటోరియల్ ఈస్ గివెన్ ఇన్ ది హిందూ న్యూస్ పేపర్. ఆ ఎడిటోరియల్ కూడా వాట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్ అనేది ఒకసారి చూద్దాము. క్లియర్? చలో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్. సో యాజ్ యూ కెన్ సీ, ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ July 15th we'll celebrate the World Youth Skills Day. So skills అనేవి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ది జాబ్ క్రియేషన్. స్కిల్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ మచ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ది జాబ్ జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్, బట్ ఆల్సో ఫర్ యువర్ బెటర్మెంట్, ఫర్ బెటర్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ది పీపుల్, మనని మనం బెటర్ చేసుకోవడానికి, అండ్ ఆల్సో ఫర్ క్రియేటింగ్ ది బెటర్ వర్క్ ప్లేస్, అండ్ ఆల్సో టు క్రియేట్ ది బెటర్ వర్క్ ప్లేస్. Clear? Now let's see the historical thing of the Skills Day. So this Skills Day has been come from, it is declared by the United Nations General Assembly, that is UNGA, in the year of 2014. That is Erojatki, it has been completed its 10 years. 10 years of journey. Done? Now, what is the purpose? As in the name itself it is there, to recognize the skills of the persons or skills of the youth. So the purpose is to recognize the strategic importance of equipping the young people with their skills. Now, these skills ekkada use avutundi? For employment, entrepreneurship, and also to create the decent work, and also to create the decent workplace. Mari 2025 theme enti ante, World Youth Skills Day 2025 theme enti ante, it is you can see here, youth empowerment through artificial intelligence. As we are going for the, now we are in the fourth industrial revolution, where we are using artificial intelligence and also we need digital skills ani gurtu cheyadaniki. So this year's theme is youth empowerment through artificial intelligence and also the digital skills. So this is a just brief of the Skills Day. Now let's see the statistics related to the Skills Day or skills, which is very important for our mains examination. So global perspective, if you see the statistics, then in global, all over the global, the people between 15 to 24 years and the youth population around, you can see 1.2 billion worldwide, and in that unemployed youth, unemployment rate entundi ante, it is approximately 13% globally. See, you can see 1.2 billion worldwide the population of youth, but from this the employment is approximately almost 13%. Clear? Now further ga, if we see the NEET rate, NEET ante not examination, but here NEET means not an education, employment or training, not an education, neither in education nor employment, neither in training also. Valla percentage chuskunte approximately 23% globally, with higher share among the women. So almost annitlo women, they are unequal, a gender gap untune untundi, and now in further skills lo kuda women are in the backward places. So skill gap, if we see, over 75 million people of youth lack the basic literacy and numeracy to thrive in the main workforce. So approximately almost 75 million people. So youth entunnaru global wide ga, youth is 1.2 billion, and from that, if we see the statistics, youth unemployment rate entundi approximately 13%, and from that the people not in employment, not in education or neither in training, approximately 24%, and further if you see the skill gap, almost 75 million people are not having any type of the skills to develop themselves or to gain the opportunities. And further, if you see the digital divide, what is digital divide? Who are not able to use the digital skills or digital technology. So like they are less than 40%. Less than 40% of the youth in low income countries have digital skill access. Less than 40% of the people are having access to the digital skills. Clear? So ఇది global wide statistics. Now let's see India wide statistics. See, this is important for the exam. Adi global perspective lo rayochu, idi Indian perspective lo. So India's youth skilling and employment landscape, if we see the youth population that is in the range of 15 to 29 years, if we see almost approximately like 27.2, you can take 28%. So 28% of India's population are in youth. That is approximately 370 million people. 370 million people are the youth population. See, India, as you know, it is the world's populous country. India is the most world's populous country where we are having most of the population is youth. So this population we can consider it as double-edged sword. Double-edged sword, which is both a positive, if we use in a good way it is positive, and it is also negative for the resources to be used. So approximately 370 million people are the youth, and in the 370 million people, if you see the unemployment rate according to the periodic labor force survey, it is approximately 10.2% are unemployed. Approximately 10.2% people are unemployed. And further, particularly female labor force chuskunte, if you see the female labor force, it's like around 41.7% are employed. I mean, they are into the labor force, but if you see, this is only 25.4% in the urban areas. So inka still not even, rural areas lo we didn't even cross approximately half percentage also. Clear? So overall ga chuskunte 41.7% of women are in labor force, that is they are doing the work, but in rural areas it is only 25.4%. And further ga, if we see the percentage of formally skilled labor force chuskunte, it is less than 4.7%. It is less than 4.7%. See, these statistics, if you write in your mains, you will get more marks. See, this is only 4.7% in India, but it is like 52% in USA if you are comparing, and 75% in Germany. So, that is percentage of formally skilled workforce, it is 52% in USA and also 75% in the Germany. Can India lo it is less than 4.7%. Clear? And further, the NEET rate in India, that is not employed, not like in force, not educated, and neither in training. Overall, 28% of Indian youth are in the NEET area. That is not employed, not educated, neither in training. So approximately 28% of Indians, and also that e percentage ekko women lo undi. So now the Hindu editorial has been explained about the STEM. Asal STEM ante enti, then consequences enti, let's see. So STEM here stands for science, technology, engineering and mathematics. So e four fields anduku important ante, these four fields are considered as the foundation for your innovation, economic growth and also for the technological advancement. Now, why this STEM is very particularly important is because now we are going towards the digital era. So, it is driving the digital transformation and artificial intelligence, space technology, biotechnology and also green energy. And further, it is also improving more jobs and it is creating more jobs in the fields like IT sector, manufacturing sector, robotics and also the data science. So further is the STEM, that is the knowledge in science, technology, engineering and mathematics is very much important for solving the complex challenges like climate change. Now everywhere you can see the hot topic, that is climate change due to the global warming, health issues, infrastructure, etc. So this is the importance of STEM. And further it is telling that, the article is telling that there are, though the government is taking more amount of care towards women in STEM technology, but still, see, government has been implemented many schemes with respect to the skills. Aina sare, the women participation rate is very much low. So it is telling, the editorial is highlighting the role of industries. Mari aim role ante what it is highlighting, let's see once. So it is telling that industry remains as a passive recruiter, but it is telling it should be enabler. It should be, the industries must be enabler of gender inclusive transitions. That is, still today there is like gender gap between work and the payment, wages ఏవైతే ఇస్తున్నారో దాంట్లో గ్యాప్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఆల్సో సెలెక్టివ్గా యూఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఉమెన్ ఇన్ టు ది like industries, and it is also given that a word that mechanical is masculine and coding isn't for girls. So in in certain industries women are not allowed into certain works. So this stereotype has to be gone, that is mechanical is masculine and coding isn't for girls. Ilanti stereotypes anevi, when we are removing these stereotypes, then women participation rate or women skilling rate will be improved. Clear? So what is role of industry? అది ఓన్లీ రిక్రూట్మెంట్ వరకు ఉండకుండా it must enable the gender inclusive transitions, and it should also make us to learn certain skills. It should encourage women to learn certain skills. Then that is helping from education to the employment. So when skills are included in education sector or else in industrial levels, then women can do certain employment. Clear? So ఎప్పుడైతే women ని skills తో educate చేస్తున్నారో అప్పుడు she can find some employment అని చెప్పేసి. And further, this gender stereotype should be removed, that is mechanics is only masculine and also coding isn't for girls. And also family support should be there. The main important thing here is family support. Family support. And also unsafe workplaces and rigid policy should be removed. Unsafe workplaces and also rigid policy should be removed. So this is the highlights of the article. Now further, let's see the India Skills Report 2025. So recent ga India Skills Report 2025 వచ్చింది. అందులో ఏ స్టేట్స్ టాప్ లో ఉన్నాయి, with what respect ఆ స్టేట్స్ టాప్ లో ఉన్నాయి అనేది ఒకసారి చూద్దాము. So the top performing states by skill domain are: in mathematical skills if you take, Uttar Pradesh is standing first; in computer proficiency, Uttar Pradesh is standing first; and in also critical thinking you can see Uttar Pradesh is standing first. So almost chala components lo, chala skill areas lo Uttar Pradesh is standing first in mathematical skills, computer proficiency, and also in the critical thinking. And further, English proficiency lo Maharashtra is first, then it is followed by Karnataka, then followed by the Uttar Pradesh. In English proficiency, first place goes to Maharashtra, second is Karnataka, and third is UP. And further, access to employment resources, that is in the age between 18 to 25 years, Uttar Pradesh is leading first again. And further, preferred states for internships. Preferred states for internship lo, the first place goes to Tamil Nadu and second place is Uttar Pradesh. You can see Uttar Pradesh is almost everywhere. So in skill development, UP is ranking first. Clear? Now let's see, Government of India skill related ga chala schemes release chesindi. Let's see some certain schemes. So first is Skill India Mission, where mission lo it is aiming, government is aiming to train almost 400 million people. 400 million people. Actually 400 million people by 2022 itself, but now it has been increased. So almost this Skill India Mission is a winner. It has succeeded in its objective. And further, Sankalpan Strive Mission, it is also for improving these skills. And also National Education Policy enti, it is integrating certain skills to be learned from the class 6th itself. And further, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao plus women in STEM. So ee scheme enti ante, it is encouraging girls to learn more amount of skills. And also National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, which is giving internships and which is also giving scholarship for certain skills. And also Digital India Skill Development Program. This program is aiming for enhancing the digital literacy. This is important, say digital literacy and emerging technological skills. And lastly, PM Vishwakarma Scheme, where it is helping to support the traditional artisans with intensives. కొన్ని intensives ఇస్తుంది for certain traditional artists. Clear? So these are some of the government schemes with respect to the skill development. So we have seen that why World Skills Day is celebrated. The objective ఏంటి? To recognize the strategic importance of equipping the youth with certain skills. Why the skills are needed? For education, employment, and also for betterment of yourself. Clear? So this year theme ఏంటి? Youth empowerment through artificial intelligence and digital skills. And further, these are the statistics global wide, and this is statistics with respect to India. And further, ఈరోజు హిందూ ఆర్టికల్లో ఏదైతే ఎడిటోరియల్ వచ్చిందో దాని సమరైజేషన్ ఇది. లైక్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ గివెన్ అబౌట్ దిస్ టర్మ్, దో like women are participating but still they are lacking in certain skills. Though government is supporting, women are lacking in certain skill development because industries are not allowing women to take into consideration for employment. Why? Because it has been given that stereotype that masculine is mechanical and also like coding isn't for girls. So industries should have recruitment paranga kakunda, it should also help women to increase their skills such that the employment will be created. Almost if you take, see now India is going for its, as the industries enti recruitment position nunchi they should also make women to learn certain skills, then the skill employment or women employment will be achieved successfully. So this is topic for today. Thank you.